The 0-1. A little out front. There's his way through it. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there. Eaton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch. Now, Harry Ford swings through that one for strike one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. That one in triple digits.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Christian Robinson now. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him! Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Number 70.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Paul Goldschmidt, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Here's your one. Swings through that one for strike two.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Look out! And it hit him.
Perfect.
He was late there, strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Austin Wells, the next to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Dominguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Good to have you back. John Chumby alongside Chris Singleton, bringing you all the WBC action from Lone Depot Park. Now it's the DH, Trace Thompson. Over to Goldie.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Ball inside.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Digging in, Ivan Johnson.
Oh, that's low.
That one's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. That clips the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Down for 2 outs. Swings and misses. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tristan Beck. Jeter in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Line drive. And there's 1 away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 away. Aaron Judge at the plate. Single to right in his first trip. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball 1.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, number 13, getting ready to hit. The lefty to 1. Hey! Out towards right center field. Judge on the move to the gap. 1 away. Just missed. In there at the knees. That one missed.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Base knock right for you. And now the winning run is on base. Here's the catcher to hit. Andres Munoz into the game.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And look out.
Yep, I got
as
him.
that one ran in and got him. He's 0 for 1. Fastball is outside.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
That one misses. Ball 3. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Gary Gilhill. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Swings through that. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out. and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And that one is downstairs. Going to count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The next offering misses. And the count now even up.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That ball's foul.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses. 3-2 down. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. In there, sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Welcome back from Miami, Florida, where it's time to win or go home. It's the World Baseball Classic semifinal round. Now it's the DH, Trace Thompson. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Goes down looking. Up and in, and that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Great Britain with the winning run standing at second here in extra innings. So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge coming on. Makes the grab. Now the left fielder, Ivan Johnson. Swing and a miss. 0-1. There's the strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Gotta do.
And a swing and a miss. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Dylan Covey. Wells in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Chisholm up to third on the wild pitch. The count. Here it comes. Base hit into right center. Here comes Jazz and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives.
Now a diving stop at third. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Bernie Williams will hit next. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Jeter rounds second on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in extra innings. Strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Robinson moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2. Here is Aaron. Judge, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The 0-2. And that one in the air center field. Should have this one. And that'll do it. We're in extras here. Stepping in, number 13.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
Inside, ball 1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
What do you
Check
got?
swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Just missed.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily, and it's a 1-run game. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. High fly ball out to left field. Dominguez gets under it. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Harry Ford.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that'll do it. They're moving on. Not a ton of offense to chat about. Just about. To get started, Do Young Pin getting ready to hit.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
Sign from the dugout. An intentional walk to start the ball game. What are you doing, you donut? Just missed. And a swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Well, he's trying to go deep right there. But
oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Now at the plate, Jung Hoo Lee. Billy Wagner into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Throws to first. One out in the top of the first. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Comes up empty. And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect his hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now, Bo Young Moon. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Ball 1. Ball, that's up there.
That one ripped right center field. Back there. And gone! It's their second home run of the inning. Shea Whitcomb at the plate now. That's ball 1. Flips the corner. And it's 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Cut on and miss. Derek Jeter digs in now. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Zips it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Greg Nettles, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Line drive and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Hesung Kim now at the plate. Dominguez snags it on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. There's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
On the ground to the left. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the WBC. Glad to have you back. Bottom of the second. Aaron Judge at the plate. That one ripped, but foul. Next offer. It's fouled back. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his strike. Load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Nice grab. There's one. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Up against the wall. Good to have you back. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton bringing you first pitch way inside a fastball. So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's one down. Swung on, popped up on the infield.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a nog. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Coming home. He will score, and they lead by 4. So digging in, both young moves. He's already homered in this game. Rudder takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. In the air, left field. But it's just foul. Jack knocks out of the way. This one in the air, center field. Williams coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Usupko.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning. Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. Specifically, they're swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And that is cut on and missed. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. Right side, and that's just foul. 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Back to the top of the order now. Derek Jeter will hit next. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
That's out.
A 1-1. And a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. And there it is. It's all over. They are